Imagine a runner nobody believed in. No fancy shoes, no sponsors, just a pair of worn-out sneakers and a heart full of fire. Meet Alex, a high school athlete from a small town where dreams often get lost in the noise of everyday life. His first race? A disaster. He tripped over his own feet, finishing dead last. But that stumble wasn't the end. It was the beginning. What made Alex different wasn't raw talent or perfect training. It was how he faced the mountain of setbacks ahead. He didn't waste time wishing for better conditions or blaming the odds. Instead, he turned his weaknesses into his secret weapons. His legs were slower, but his mind was sharper. He studied every movement of his competitors, breaking down their rhythm like a chess player reading an opponent's strategy. When the weather turned against him, rain soaking the track and mud threatening his footing, Alex adapted. He practiced running barefoot on rough terrain, building balance and strength his rivals lacked. His coach called it unorthodox. Alex called it survival. Every morning before dawn, before the world woke up, he ran drills that pushed him to the edge, endurance sprints, agility exercises, mental rehearsals. Pain became a familiar companion, but so did resilience. Months of invisible work led to a regional meet where nobody expected him to make it past the qualifiers. As the gun fired, the crowd's cheers blurred into a distant hum. Alex stayed calm, pacing himself, eyes locked on the finish line like a hawk spotting prey. When others burned out, he surged forward, his legs fueled by every early morning and every fall he'd swallowed. Crossing the finish line, he didn't just win, he shattered records. But the real victory wasn't the trophy, it was the transformation. Alex's journey taught him that setbacks are setups for comebacks if you're willing to learn, adapt, and outthink your challenges. So the next time you face a wall, don't just run at it. Study its cracks, find your foothold, and climb smarter. Success isn't about outrunning everyone else. It's about outgrowing your own limits. But the story doesn't end with that race. In the weeks that followed, Alex's life began to shift in ways he never imagined. The small town that once overlooked him now whispered his name with newfound respect. Teachers, classmates, even strangers started recognizing the quiet kid who refused to give up. Yet, for Alex, the real breakthrough was internal. He discovered a well of confidence that no defeat could drain, a belief that hard work and cleverness could carve a path where raw speed could not. Alex's training evolved. He incorporated not just physical drills, but also mental conditioning. Visualization became a daily ritual. He pictured every possible scenario on the track, every challenge, every pain, and rehearsed how he would respond. He learned to control his breathing, to steady his heartbeat when nerves threatened to unravel him. Mindfulness and meditation weren't just buzzwords, they became the foundation of his resilience. His diet, once haphazard, became a deliberate strategy. Nutrition was no longer about eating to fill hunger, but fueling performance. He researched, experimented, and adapted his meals to optimize energy and recovery. His worn-out sneakers were replaced, not with the flashiest shoes, but with ones tailored for his unique style and the demands of his unconventional training. With each passing season, Alex's reputation grew. Scouts from bigger schools started to take notice, but Alex remained grounded. His focus wasn't on fame or scholarships, it was on mastery. He sought to understand the science of running, biomechanics, and sports psychology. He devoured books, interviewed experts, and applied new knowledge relentlessly. Every piece of information was another tool in his arsenal. But challenges persisted. Injuries, doubt from others, and moments of self-criticism tested his resolve. There were nights when the pain was too much, when the loneliness of early mornings felt unbearable. Yet, Alex learned to embrace these moments as part of the journey. He journaled his experiences, tracking progress and setbacks alike, transforming pain into wisdom. His coach became more than a mentor, he was a partner in innovation. Together, they experimented with training methods that defied conventional wisdom. Pool workouts to reduce impact, yoga for flexibility and mental clarity, and even unconventional cross-training activities like rock climbing to build grip strength and mental toughness. Alex's regimen was as diverse as it was demanding. During competitions, Alex developed a new tactic. He studied not only his competitors, but the environment itself. Wind patterns, track surface conditions, even the position of the sun became variables he accounted for. He learned to adjust his stride, breathing, and pacing dynamically. This adaptability gave him an edge that raw speed alone couldn't provide. His story inspired others in his town. Younger athletes began to look up to him not just as a runner, but as a symbol of perseverance and intelligence. Alex started mentoring them, sharing lessons about overcoming obstacles and thinking strategically. His influence extended beyond the track, fostering a community of learners and dreamers. As graduation approached, Alex faced decisions about his future. Offers came from colleges with prestigious athletic programs, but he weighed each choice carefully. His goal was not just to run fast, but to grow holistically, to pursue education, personal development, and continue pushing boundaries. Alex's journey was a testament to the power of combining grit with insight, passion with patience. Looking back, Alex understood that the race he lost at the start was a gift. It forced him to rethink what it meant to be a runner, to redefine success on his own terms. He knew that every setback was a lesson, every failure a stepping stone. His story was not just about winning medals, but about winning life's battles through strategy, resilience, and heart. So when the next challenge appears, whether on the track or in life, remember Alex. Remember that the true race is not against others, but against your own limitations. Study the terrain, learn from every fall, and run with a mind as sharp as your legs are strong. Because in the end, success is not about outrunning the world, it's about outgrowing yourself.